I'm Kendrin.
What up, what up? It's Tisha. How y'all doing?
If you've never been here before, welcome. We do a cross section of pop culture in real life. Today's topic comes from Love and Marriage Huntsville because it is always in discussion on this show. And it is so annoying to me. So I want us to get to the bottom of what exactly is a side chick or a side dude.
Please
Let's walk through the
enlighten
and
us.
let's decide here today if we think that these people and these scenarios more broadly constitute side behavior.
Okay.
All right, let's start off with Mel and Martell. So we know Mel and Martell have been going back and forth, and Martell's argument basically is that Mel cheated on him. He was cheating. He cheated, but then she also cheated, so she's also a cheater. So in a
Mm-hmm.
situation where people are separated but still married, what say you?
I mean, if you stepping outside of your relationship, that is and continuing to step outside of your relationship with the same individual, that their individual is your side piece.
Agreed. Agreed. And
Like
the only thing, go ahead.
I don't see how or why people are confused about that, but that is what it is.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing I will say is I take issue with Martell saying that Melody was also cheating on him when he was the initiator of the cheating and initiator of the demise of the relationship, and they were living apart. To me,
But I
once you're
mean,
living
how long were
apart,
they living apart? Because she was saying that it was like they were separated for what, a couple of months?
couple months. So are you saying that that's not long enough? Like she was still also behaving, dealing in side behavior?
Again, if you are seeing an array of people, you just hanging out, whatever, because your feelings are hurt, you trying to get trying to get that judge back, feel like you still got it.
Mm-hmm.
Then like no, I don't see that as you got a side piece because that's a whole bunch of different people. Not and there's no guarantee that you're sleeping with or having any intimate connections with any of these people. You just out here to piss your spouse off, right? But if you're with one person, that is an intimate emotional connection.
Okay, let's move on.
I mean, I know. Am I wrong? Y'all, let me know.
Listen, I think all of this is highly subjective, except that I think some of these people are dead ass wrong. But for the most part, I think a lot of this is subjective, and that's why it keeps getting thrown around. All right, so let's do Kimmi and Maurice. So, from my opinion, is that I don't know that I would call Kimmi a side. However, it seems like Maurice's
Ex-wife.
ex-wife thought that they were working things out. And when there is not a clear understanding,
So what's going on?
I think we have an issue.
I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, and to the wife's credit, you probably was working things out while he was working it out with somebody else.
Might it be? So are we
So that
calling
don't
him?
make her no side piece because if your husband lived states away, like damn near across the country away, girl, that yeah, on paper you two are married, but according to the court of law, you are legally separated. You don't live together.
And the papers have
How
been
is she a side? I mean, like make it make sense,
we have
y'all.
had
He
divorce.
left you.
We have had custody hearings. I don't know about custody hearings, but things have happened. The process is ongoing. And I don't personally believe that you have to wait till your process is completely done to continue with your life. I think that's
No,
unreasonable. So, anyways, in this case, I would say not a side. Not a side.
no.
Although I would say Maurice was probably a little unclear.
Yeah, and a lot of unclear. And yes, the shit is messy, but baby, that is, I mean, that's in words for you.
It is. Okay.
Cause what?
All right. We're still with the married people. I'm going one more. Trish, I know you haven't been watching this
Yeah, I
season.
missed this whole season and last season. I got to catch up real
I
bad.
forget her new beau's name, but her ex-husband, well, no, not ex-husband, they still
No,
married,
her husband, he left. He was gone for like
they're still
a
married.
year, wasn't
They've been separated for a long time.
it? Or
And they
years. I'm just
still they were like childhood sweethearts, I think, and got married, whatever, whatever. And he left and was like, I can't, I can't do this anymore, or I'll be back or whatever. And then so he just didn't come back. Is what
not
it
that
felt
I'll be
like to
back.
me. That's what it felt like to me. But she is still technically married. They still co-parent. They have two very big kids together, like teenagers together. Which she looks great. But they have big kids together. I guess they're still somewhat in communication with each other. However, Trish has moved on.
Mm-hmm.
They have not filed paperwork. They are still technically separated. That was part of the crux of this season, was like, girl, can you just file the paperwork so that you can be divorcing at least? But
Mm-hmm.
Trish has like moved on substantially. Like, she got a new man. The man lives in her house, is around her kids, or they live together, they're around the kids together. And they're living separate lives. They just don't have
Yeah.
no paperwork. And I'm just like, I feel like this is the old school way.
I mean, ain't no old school. That's old and southern and black as hell.
It's nothing like a death to remind you that you need to get your paperwork done, because
Ain't that the truth? And my thing is, so from the snippets that I did see of this season, it almost looks as though husband has realized, oh, wife has come up and about to make a bag. Let me go on back over here so I can get some of this coin because we still married.
and it seems like husband's biggest issue, honestly, is that he don't want no other man around his kids and raising his kids.
Yeah,
And
but
it's
at
like,
this
so
point, nigga, you've been gone 50, 11 years. What do it matter?
well, see, this is where Marceau became the broke clock this season that was right twice a day,
I
because
mean, last season
he was like, you left, like, what, you
like,
should
what you
thank that
mean?
man, because he stepped in to be there when you were not. So what
And
what
raise your seeds.
what more conversation do you need to have with that man other than to say thank you?
Hello? Because he did that for free.
Um so we're saying not aside in that situation. They have moved on. They're in separate lives. They are
No.
they are married, but separate lives.
You know what? I think there's a Lifetime movie about this very situation coming out. If it didn't already come out, like either this weekend or this month sometime, where the wife he was married, the wife like disappeared. They assume that she died.
Yes,
He
yes,
gets
yes,
married to a new person,
yes,
and then the wife comes back.
yes, 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 yes. All right,
But yeah,
let's do Moses and Sunny and Destiny and that foolishness.
girl,
So
I'm tired. I'm tired. I didn't even watch the season, and I'm tired.
same. So this situation seems to me a lot like the Kimmi and Maurice situation, in that it seems like Moses had already moved on in his head, but maybe
And
had not
never said
cleared.
nothing.
Yeah, he had not had a clear communication with Destiny to say, "Hey,
Mm-hmm.
we're not together anymore, and I'm moving on."
Mm-hmm.
I
I
don't
don't
think.
think that he wanted to have a conversation. He wanted to continue. I guarantee you that if it was not for this show, he would have continued to still have his dealings with Destiny and still married that lady. Period.
Seemed like he was still trying to leave his options open, and I think Sunny is a fool
Absolutely.
to be running around trying to act like she's gotten some prize when honestly,
Girl, he don't sound like the
no,
prize.
don't
It
sound like
sound
a
like you
prize.
you coaching him up.
So can't raise a man. That's what came
Girl.
with.
Can't raise a man. Well, yeah,
All
I'm
right,
not finna sing, but yeah.
last one. The last one I have is more of a question. Chris and Nell have been married for 150 years, and
Girl.
people are still, Martell, running around saying that Miss Nell was a side chick. Is there a time limit? Do we care?
Don't care.
Don't care.
As I have said before on this show, Chris old ass fine as hell still in 2024. I think I don't because so I'm confused about that side chick piece as it relates to the two of them.
Hmm.
Because I remember the season that I watched, there was commentary where they alluded to how they had infidelity in their relationship.
Yes, but then
So
also an allusion to the fact that he was maybe married or divorced or divorcing, like
when he met
when
Nell,
he met her.
well, who the hell cares? Like that they kids grown. They ain't got no little kids. Kids in their 30s.
No minors, no minor children, grandchildren. I just feel like
Hello?
once you have grandchildren, at least, like we
So that's
really
water under the bridge.
we just really can't care about it anymore. Like and like
At
listen,
all.
if within their family they still have cares about it, that's, I guess, like, I can't take your feelings away. However, as it relates to me and watching this program, I don't care. Them people been married, and I don't like them people probably met when I was a toddler. Like, who cares?
I'm telling you. Before we had any sort of reality television.
We're not bringing this up anymore. So, anyways, I just wanted to play that fun little round robin because this seems to be all that anybody is ever talking about is somebody being a side chick or a side dude. And I'm just like, I really need y'all to find some actual business because
I mean, what I really need is for y'all to get down to the bottom of this craziness with Tisha and Marsau. They have been alleging for years that he has been out here
20
with the
women,
women's,
20
but
women,
nobody
20
has been able to come
girlfriends,
forward.
20 girlfriends. I think.
I think they don't come forward because they love him. He's I believe that he is a Libra. So yeah, ain't nobody mad enough.
Or he's smart enough to deal with women who have things to lose, where they're just
Oh
like,
yeah.
I'm not getting ready to do that. Why would I blow my life up? Like, I feel
I'm
like
telling you.
that used to be a mentality of like, don't be dealing with people who don't have nothing to lose. But the people just be willing to blow their lives up, and I just wouldn't.
No,
So
I'm not doing that.
maybe
I'll
he
take my L in silence.
very much that, or alternatively, in a monthly stipend. I will take my L
Yeah.
in a monthly stipend. I'm susceptible to hush money.
Ooh, girl, I can't stand you.
So listen,
I agree. Okay, I'm just as trifling. However,
drop
I
down
was
in the
not
comments.
expecting that.
Drop down in the
What?
comments. Let us know what you think constitutes a side situation. Let us know what you think of these situations with these people on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Who is a side? Who is not a side? And are we ready to move on from all of this?
Yes.
Yes. In the meantime, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye, friends.